Welcome back to Decorate Your Table with Brenda. Today we're going to do a murder mystery dinner. Murder mystery dinners are a lot of fun. You can buy a box that has the game in it, and it comes complete with themes, with the characters, with everything you need to know. All you have to do is supply the friends and the food, and they're a lot of fun. We've done quite a few of them at my house, so my friend Dee and I, we decided we were going to create our own murder mystery. One of the fun things about a murder mystery dinner is everyone arrives in costume, so your table's halfway complete before you even start. Stick around to the end of the video and I'll show you my costume for this table. So if you buy a murder mystery game, it will give you the theme, it will give you the time period, somewhere to start. So with our murder mystery, we're going to be basing it in Italy in the 1920s, and it's in a speakeasy. I know Italy didn't really have speakeasies, but we thought, hey, the gangsters liked the idea, so they made a speakeasy. So I wanted things to look very rustic, so I didn't use a tablecloth. I let the wood show up. I found this throw, and I thought it had a nice organic feel, and it had a rustic texture to it. So we're going to start with that, and we're going to put our centerpiece. It's going to be a rustic bucket with an overabundance of flowers, because when I think Italy, I think lots of flowers blooming. So let's show you how to make that. This floral arrangement, I wanted to have a very rustic look. I wanted it to look like you went to the corner flower stall and just bought a big bunch of flowers and put them into a bucket. So I bought these, and we're not going to arrange them so much as just put them in so that there's lots of bulk. My lemons in the middle, the reason we have these is the little town we're basing our murder mystery on. Lemons are a big deal there. We're just going to add a little bit of pink just to give it a little pop of color. Now, I've used silk flowers. This is an arrangement that would look equally nice if you'd done just a overflowing bunch of natural real flowers. The thing with doing the silk flowers is you can prepare this ahead of time, and it's one of the steps done before your dinner party and not something you have to worry about. Like I said, we're not going to sit and place these delicately. We're just going to jam them in so that they look like just a big bouquet that's stuck in a very rustic container. So here's our centerpiece all ready. We're going to put it in the center. This is one of the things that it doesn't matter what time period your murder mystery takes place in. It's one of the things that can work in any time period. You maybe could go for the rustic jug. If it's something more elegant, you might do a crystal jug or a crystal vase. So you play around with your theme. When you get the murder mysteries in a box, they do give you a lot of detail as the time period. If you were doing it in the 60s, it might be nice to have a bunch of daisies in there. That would look really cool. Some of the other things that are mystery that you can use in yours with just slight changes are candles. Always make sure you have some kind of light in candles. So I'm going to add my candles. They're going to be in wine bottles and beer bottles because it's a speakeasy. So I put my candles, like I said, in a wine bottle and a beer bottle. You put your candles whatever way fits your time period that little bit better. Another thing you could add without worrying about is it for my murder mystery or is it for yours, you can add little pieces off the plot. So I'm going to have my police suspect list in the police notebook, a magnifying glass, and of course some handcuffs. These are little things that when your guests are sitting around the table, they can look at and kind of laugh and joke about. And it keeps the conversation going. We're also going to have the murder weapon. With our game, we knew the murder weapon was a gun, so we're going to put the murder weapon down over here. With our murder mystery too, there was a jewelry heist. So I got a bag, just a black bag, and I filled it up with some stone, some crystals that I bought at the dollar store. I'm just going to have them sitting around as if they'd been spilt. Some jewelry. Then I just took some of my costume jewelry and I'm going to drape it around. I'm also putting a little bowl of lemons because, like I said, the area in Italy that we're placing this murder mystery is famous for its lemons. Now we're going to set the table. I use these placemats again because they have a very rustic feel to them. We went with a more rustic plate, a heavier dinner plate, and with these blue napkins. They match the plates, and I thought they just added a little bit more depth to the table. I made little place settings for each of the characters. So on them, we've got suspect number, and we've got their name. And I put the character name rather than the name of the person. But by the time we're eating dinner, they're going to know their character name, and we want them to stay in character through dinner. So these little drawings I'm going to show you how to do. They're very easy. They're basically a step up from stick figures. There's no faces or anything like that to worry about. So even a murder mystery game in a box comes with a complete description of all the different characters. So what I did for mine was I quickly drew myself a little sketch so that I knew where I was going to go with them. And then I start with my suspect card. So I'm just going to move this out of the way. So I'm making little suspect cards. So I give them all a number, and then I put their name on it, and it's their character name, not their real name. And then we're going to draw it. Like I said, this is very, very simple. It's basically just a step up from stick figures. So you do your oval for the head and the shoulders, and that's about all you need to do. So this is Maria. Maria is a playgirl. She's a party girl, and this is set in the 20s. So we'll give her a feather in her hair. And we're going to give her curly hair, and it's short because it is the 1920s when the flappers style, the first time ladies started wearing their hair short. We're just going to give her some earrings, some big earrings, I think. And then we're going to give her a necklace. And that's about all she needs. Okay, and when you're happy with your little sketch, then we're going to ink it out in black just so that it stands out a little bit more. So there's the band around her head. Here's her feather. Give her her curly hair. A lot of times when you think of flappers in the 20s, you think of long strings of pearls. And that's our little card finished. On the back, I like to use this as a menu card. So we just write what today's menu is. Bella Notte was the name we decided to give our speakeasy. And of course you have to mention that there's lots of wine, beer, and shots available. Kind of walk around, play with everything, make sure everything's sitting the way you like it. And we're almost ready for dinner. So now it's really time to solve a mystery. We've had 5 murder mystery dinners. 4 out of the 5 dinners, I've been the killer. In the comment section below, let me know if you've ever been to a murder mystery dinner and how you liked it. Hope you've enjoyed this table. I hope you decide to have one of your own. Please hit like and subscribe if you're getting anything out of these videos. This is the time of the year when bridal showers are happening. So join me next week and we're going to set up for a bridal shower.